a celebration of 8 decades of peace. Parades in Paris and London commemorating the end of the Second World War, where Western nations felt under threat. Now, that threat has reappeared. The British Navy shadowing a Russian submarine as it traveled through the English Channel, and geopolitical conflicts around the world have European leaders bracing for what could come next.
After years of being buffeted around by insecurity and uncertainty, they are owed the same security, the same prosperity and peace of mind.
British Prime Minister Keir Starmer announced earlier this year that the UK would raise defence spending to 2.5% of its GDP, the highest since the Cold War. And with the world's superpowers expressing desires to expand their borders, the world's population is bracing for the next world war. Polling from YouGov has found between 40 and 55% of people in the US and some of Western Europe's largest countries believe a global conflict could start in the next 5 to 10 years.
The moment a threat is detectable and predictable, which it is, that is the time to take proactive action, and that time is now.
On top of that, many European citizens lacked confidence in their country's military to defend their homeland. The US saw more than 7 in 10 feeling confident about their defense capabilities should a world war start. Experts say with threats present for Canada and the relationship with Washington becoming tumultuous, now is the time for action.
But the fact is that invisible force field has disappeared or is very much fracturing and is not protecting Canadians today. And so it is imperative that Canadians wake up to the fact that it's a completely new security environment.
International security experts suggesting Ottawa needs to reevaluate its entire defense platform, given shortfalls in funding and recruitment for the Canadian Armed Forces, and to make and follow through on defense commitments so this government can be viewed as a true ally.
The risk is the US will go it alone, and so it will reduce our leverage with the United States even further, and Europe will go it alone, which means that we as Canada will be left out in the cold.
Suggesting that Mark Carney could have some tough decisions to make in the lead up to this summer's G7 leaders meeting in Alberta. Kyle Benning, Global News.